Okay, so again, I'll let you guys join, whoever's going to join, give you a little bit of time and let the broadband catch up. The other markets that I want to look at right now is the real estate markets, particularly China and what they're doing in the USA, Canada, and Japan right now. If you're not familiar with the term asset dump, it's whenever a company wants to just let go of all of its assets quickly. In this case, China is dumping its assets in the United States in the real estate markets, meaning they're letting go of these very expensive real estate properties that they bought up over the years. They're letting it go for cheap. And so there's a huge real estate buying sale going on right now that investors are gobbling up. One of the ones I want to focus on is Alibaba. I'm sorry, not Alibaba, excuse me. Anbang, sorry, a word. Anbang. So Anbang is Anbang Insurance actually has bought up all these luxury skyscrapers inside the United States over the years. And they are currently dumping those assets, the luxury skyscrapers, for cheap, and also their insurance conglomerate. So there's two big sales going on right now in the United States. Why it happened is that Anbang was involved in the scandal, and Chairman Tsai seized control of that company because of the scandal. And as soon as he seized control of the company, he let go of those assets. What is very interesting is that at Mar-a-Lago, there was a meeting between Jared Kushner and the Anbang executive and talking about the buying of the Waldorf Hotel, which is currently this luxury iconic hotel, skyscraper, that is now on sale right now. And what's also interesting is that the bailout broker who helped Kushner get out of his financial hawk in 2017 is one of the companies that are currently buying, putting a bid on that. So what we have right now is a real estate market buying spree. And if we want to look at this, it's not just that. It's not just Anbang. There's also H&A. And in fact, there was a weird situation, a weird event, where Trump made the Chinese government sell the skyscraper that was next to his Trump Towers, or his Trump Hotel. And nobody really knows why. It was the one, I believe, that had the police unit in it. And no one really, there's never been given any real information on why this sale was necessary. Just that the U.S. government came in and made China sell it. But right now, what we're seeing is a huge dumping of all the assets of these real estate properties in the United States. And if we look at the compromise politicians that we currently have in office, both in the White House, we have Trump, who is a real estate investor. His family is real estate investors. Jared Kushner is a real estate investor. Ivanka is the VP Executive of Acquisition and Development of Trump Organization. She's the global negotiator. His whole family are also involved in the real estate markets. And then we look at Congress, and we have Pelosi, whose husband is also involved in real estate. So we have all these conflict of interest. We have a White House opportunity zones, which is taking places where the poverty level is low. And if you combine that with the HUD scam that I've talked about on my other podcasts, you have a situation where we have a gentrification venture scam where gentrification can happen. It turns and residents are basically kicked out of the buildings that taxpayers paid for. Now it's become a zoned property that is ready for sale. And then you have the legacy investments that's happening where foreign investors can come in, buy up these legacy properties as offshore holding accounts for their kids. There is a huge conflict of interest that's going on right now with China dumping its assets of these real estate properties inside the United States, and the conflict of interest it creates not just in the White House, but also Congress. So what we need to do is start looking at the real estate markets along with the other markets, and we need to stop trying to go into this war with each other, understand that American is an American no matter what, and we start focusing on the investment markets, there is a reason that they're doing so well. And that reason is not necessarily good for us, especially if we're not seeing any of the economic benefits that they claim that we're supposed to see. So that's your homework. Look at the investment markets, see who the government controlled corporations are that are attached to it, see who the foreign government leaders are who are attached to it, and then work to see what we can do about it.